I sit with this fractal for a long time, letting my eyes wander through the labyrinth of light and motion. The longer I look, the more I feel as if I am watching my life itself unfold in quiet, electric motion. Nothing here is still. Nothing is simple. Lines twist and scatter across the darkness, like ideas being born. Spirals fold into other spirals, expanding outward in widening rings of motion. Threads of gold stretch across the image, like invisible currents guiding everything forward. At first, it feels overwhelming, almost too much to follow, like trying to trace every moment of a human life all at once. But then I realize something gentle, hidden inside all this movement. This is chaos, and chaos is not the enemy. Chaos is how life breathes. A glowing sphere in the center reminds me of the core of my person, the small, bright certainty we carry within ourselves. Around it swirl the unpredictable forces of living. Unexpected opportunities, sudden changes, new loves, strange turns in the road. They arrive like these sweeping arcs of color, bending the path of everything we thought we understood. For a long time, I believed chaos meant things were falling apart. But the longer I live, the more I see something else. Chaos is where growth begins. Look at the spirals on the left side of the image. They tighten and compress, folding inward like moments of difficulty, like the times when life seems to collapse around us. I have known those spirals well. I have felt loss pull inward on my world, shrinking everything down to a quiet place where even hope felt distant. Loss can feel like being drawn into one of these whirling tunnels of light, turning and turning with no clear exit. But fractals teach a different truth. Inside every spiral, there is motion outward as well as inward. Even here, in the tightest coil, the lines do not stop. They multiply, they branch, they open into new directions I did not see at first glance. The pattern never truly ends. It simply transforms. That is what recovery feels like. Not a sudden escape from chaos, but a gradual discovery that chaos itself is full of possibility. The same forces that twist and scatter the lines are also creating new forms, new centers, new bursts of color and brightness. These golden threads sweeping across the image feel like resilience to me. Thin at first, almost fragile, yet strong enough to weave the entire design together. They remind me of the quiet strength people carry without realizing it. The way we keep moving forward even when we are unsure of the path. And slowly, almost invisibly, the chaos becomes beauty. What once looked tangled begins to look alive. What once seemed random begins to feel purposeful. Life like this fractal is not meant to be a straight line. I know that now. It is meant to spiral, to explore, to expand in directions we cannot predict. Every unexpected turn adds new depth to the pattern. Every moment of uncertainty opens new opportunity, whether we know it or not. Even loss, painful as it can be, becomes part of the greater design. It reshapes the geometry of who we are. It clears space for new connections, new joys, new understandings that could never have existed before. Chaos is not a flaw in the system of life. Chaos is the engine of creation. And the longer I sit here, watching these endless spirals of light, the more hopeful I feel. Because this fractal tells me something profound about being human. We are not fragile lines waiting to break. We are living patterns. We are dynamic. We are resilient and endlessly unfolding. Those patterns are our strength. No matter how tangled the paths become, the design continues. New spirals rise from the old ones. New centers glow where darkness once lived. Energy keeps flowing, weaving complexity into something astonishing. This tapestry keeps me alive and interested in living. As I sit here with this fractal universe swirling before me, I feel something rising in my chest, something bright and steady. A quiet, joyful certainty that even in the wildest chaos of life, the pattern is still my friend. And somewhere within the beautiful storm of motion and light, we are always becoming something greater than we were before.